butterflies. How y'all doing on this happy Easter Sunday? Come on in. Hit the like button. Right there. Just touch the screen. Go up in that corner. Hit them three dots. That'll do it. Hit the heart. I don't care. Just do it. Okay? Happy Resurrection Sunday, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Let's talk about it. We got a lot of things we need to talk about here on this Resurrection Sunday. Yeah. Oh, I need to turn some light on, I think. I do believe. Let's see. Hey, Misty. How you doing, Misty? Uh, there we go. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, y'all coming in. Hey, y'all. Ooh, I got a lot to talk about today. It's Easter. I hope y'all have had a great Easter Sunday. Yeah, let's talk about it. Y'all went out. Y'all had your little churching this morning, whether it was virtually or whether you went to church. Had your Easter dinner now. Easter egg hunts and all that good stuff. Well, let's talk about why we having all this stuff. Why do we even bother? Let's talk about it. Okay. Hello again to everybody coming in the chat. I am so thirsty. I can't get enough water today. Probably because I wasn't drinking water yesterday. So we got another great topic tonight, and I think it's very appropriate for today since today is Easter. He rose, y'all, today. Many years ago. This conversation tonight will be about Easter. Why do we celebrate Easter? Why the Easter bunny and the eggs? How Easter is celebrated around the world. When did it start? Why did it start? And why do we celebrate Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday? So kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride on this fantastic voyage tonight. This should be fun. It should be educational, inspirational, motivational with chatting with Ms.V. So drop your comments in the chat so we can discuss them after the commentary. I may hear some comments in between and we'll discuss them. If you have questions, I can't always answer them, but I know who to go to get the answers. So welcome to Chatting with Ms.V to all who are entering the chat tonight. If you come in as a troll on this conversation tonight, I will personally stop and block you. I'm not having it tonight, okay? If you come in as a child, do not comment into the chat. Do not come into the chat. Just listen. You'll learn something, okay? With all of that being said, let's sail. Okay? Let me go up and speak to everybody right quick who has entered the chat, and then we're going to get on about our business over here. Okay. Hey, Misty. First one in. She said, I'm here. Hey to just all the way from Canada. Came across the water to check us out. Thank you. Hey, Miss Aretha and LaWanda. Happy Resurrection Day to you too as well. Brittany said, I'm up in this building, Miss V. Hold down. And I'm hitting the screen. Wait a minute. Hitting the screen don't work for the button on my end. Okay, so you have to go up and do the three dots in the corner to hit the like button. Y'all got that? Somebody said if you hit the middle of the screen, like touching it, that would be the like. But it doesn't seem to work, says Brittany. So if you be so kind to go up in that right-hand corner, hit those three dots, it'll work up there for sure. Okay? Thank you, Brittany. Mr. say she's giving love all the way from Houston, Texas. Boop, boop. There it is. Hey, Marjorie and Classy Lady is in the building tonight. Thank you for coming in. Straight out of Naptown, good evening. This is hello, everybody. This content is going to be interesting. Yes, I try to always bring you educational stuff that is interesting, but I try to make it fun. I don't want to just be sitting up here and boring you to death. I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna get out and you gonna go find you something that ain't as boring. That's what you gonna do. It shouldn't be that many people on tonight anyway, because especially if they got small kids, they tired. Hey, Annie, you here? Thank you. Okay. Great topic this Easter Sunday. Yes, it is. I thought it was. Glad y'all feel the same way. So let's just try to dive right on into it. Let me see. Am I at the beginning? I don't know. I sit down, I put this together today just for you. I told y'all have me over here feeling like I'm a classroom teacher, church house preacher. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So let's get it. According to the Holy Bible, Jesus was buried for 3 days in a tomb. Now I know y'all done all heard that, because especially if you're Baptist, because most of them close their sermons out saying that. Hello, Vinell from Jacksonville, Florida. Come on in the building, baby. Everybody is welcome over here. We don't care where you came from. We don't care. It matters not to us. We get along over here, no matter who you support, don't support, whatever. Why you retract your message? Put it back up there. It's all good. So he was buried in a borrowed tomb, is what they always said in my church, before he was resurrected. And he came back to life on Easter Sunday. Hint, hint, that's probably why we celebrate it on Easter Sunday. Easter is also known as Resurrection Sunday. Okay? It is marked by a special church service and feasting. Usually it's the little children that put on the Easter program. At most churches. Okay, you good? People also decorate Easter eggs, which are made of chocolate or candy eggs, or it may be a real egg. It's celebrated with much favor by Christians world over. Think about that. That's a very important day. Christmas and Easter are probably the two most important days of the year when you're talking about celebrations. He was born, he died, and he rose on those 2 days. Okay? Easter is different in every country. They may celebrate it different, but it's still celebrated if you are a Christian. While holidays like Christmas have fixed dates, the date for Easter changes from year to year. Did you ever stop and wonder why Easter changes, but Christmas is on that same day? Well, let me tell you. It is believed that on this day, Jesus rose from the dead after being crucified. So Easter includes a secular tradition and lacks the elements and the theological meaning of the resurrection. It's more the Easter story and the resurrection Sunday. So that's why you hear some people call it Easter Sunday. Some people say it's Resurrection Sunday. Neither are wrong. Easter is pagan though. Okay? Easter is derived from some of the pagan traditions and evolved into the celebrations of Christ's journey through the Lenten season. Now, you know, we just got out of the Lenten season for those who did Lent this year. Okay? There are some pagan elements involved in the original celebration, and that's probably why some people moved away from it or use it very gently. A lot of people now are not saying Easter anymore after they've gained some knowledge of where Easter came from and where resurrection came from. Hey, Zaza, happy Easter to you as well. It's almost over, but we still got a little bit left. So that's what we're talking about over here today, where it came from. Orthodox Christian, we celebrate Easter on May 5th. Currently, we are on Lentil fast for 55 days. Oh, that's a long time. That's almost 2 months. We use the GZ calendar. I didn't even know they had all those calendars. I'm glad you came into the chat tonight. What country are you celebrating Easter from? Yours is May the 5th, so yours has not come. Yours will come next month. Okay? We're going to talk about those calendars. Not that one, but I found two. And I might have to look that up because I didn't realize it was that many different calendars. I learn something every time I come out here. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Whether it is Easter or Resurrection Sunday, I pray that Christians that attended church on Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter will come and have a greater understanding of God. Now, y'all know I said Mother's Day, Christmas, and Easter because that is the biggest days that the doors open for a lot of people. They don't come until those days. Okay? I guess better to come on those days than not at all. We are the same as Greek Orthodox. That first comment was me, Queen. Okay, Tagistic. It is really about, put your comments in too. Don't just sit there. I want to see what y'all got to say. Okay? It is really about the resurrection power of Jesus and God giving us everything that God had so that we might have just an opportunity to live better and be whole. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, and the new is here. Now, in the Baptist church, I can only talk about what I know, okay? I have been to other churches before, but I've been Baptist all of my life, okay? So you may want to talk about whatever faith you are in. We accept it all over here. I think we all are trying to get to the same place unless you're atheist. So it doesn't matter to me. Don't think just because we're not the same religion that you can't put your comments in. You can, and they're welcomed. Okay? Praise be to God and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ are some of the sayings that you'll always hear, especially during this time of year, because he rose. Okay? That's what we believe because that's what we've been taught by the Holy Bible. He is not here. He has risen. We're talking about at the time he was in the tomb, in the borrowed tomb. And they went to look for him and he was gone that morning. Christmas celebrates the momentous occasion with special Easter Christians celebrate this momentous occasion with special Easter church services. Many go to sunrise service. As a kid, I used to hate that. Having to get up so early and go down there. I ain't never know none of them people was talking about. I was asleep. Then when I was younger and I was still in them going out on Saturday night stages, I would always go home for Easter, even though I was a grown woman in my own house with my own husband and my own child. I would go back. When we were young, we were in our 20s. We go out and come in at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby there with the grandparents. We still out partying, having a good time. This woman gonna wake you up at 5 o'clock. You just went to bed 2 hours ago. I ain't know nothing they said. I missed most of the sunrise services. I cannot tell a lie. I was there, but I wasn't there. Yeah. So many go to sunrise services, which are held early in the morning. What did Jesus do on Resurrection Sunday? Anybody got any idea? He appeared to his disciples, calling the apostles to the Great Commission of forgiving sins and baptizing repenters and ascending to heaven. Now, Brittany, you in the chat. You're from Arkansas. Have you ever been to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and saw the Passion Play that's held every year by some college there in Arkansas? I had the opportunity to go there, and it's a great place to go this time of year. Visit Hot Springs and Eureka Springs. I highly recommend that. Take some baths in the row houses and go to that Passion Play. It's a beautiful play. It's outdoors and everything is up, staged up on a screen. They have real live animals there. And in the end, they ascend him on ropes. And it's people playing the parts. It is absolutely gorgeous. That is the best play. I highly recommend it to you. The word Easter in present times clearly refers to the day of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Okay? The Bible says Jesus died on the cross on a day called Friday. Got it? He died on the cross on Friday. Was buried for 3 days, and according to the Bible, was then resurrected and back again on Easter Sunday. So now you know why Friday, Good Friday, is why it's called Good Friday. There you go. And rose on Easter Sunday. The Easter story is the decisive move of God in saving human mankind. Now, I sometimes believe that people know this, they believe this, but do they really, really carry this throughout every day, all day long? Or do they let the devil get them off track and they go back to remembering all this stuff when they're in trouble? Because you got people out here can quote some scriptures. I mean, they can pull them out the hat, but be careful because that may be God's biggest devil. Listen to the conversation and see how they quote those scriptures. If they quoting those scriptures at a time where it fits their needs, they probably taking it way out of context. Beware. All things, okay, wait a minute, let me find where I am. The Easter story is the decisive move of God in saving human mankind from sin and restoring all things to himself. Easter is a time for joy, feasting, and love. So that's what we did today. I'm sure everybody feast on something with a lot of joy in their heart today, around family, around friends. Wouldn't it be nice if every day was Easter or every day was Christmas where everybody's together, everybody's happy? Wait till tomorrow. All hell gonna break loose. It ain't gonna last 24 hours. Why? Because we got choices and we choose not to. We're full of love. And to all, as we recall the steps God took to allow us all to approach and be reconciled in him. Now, he went through a lot, if you believe, okay, to save us, where we could have the freedom to do what we do every day. And when I was smaller, I often thought about this. I was like, okay, so if God is the Father and he gave his only begotten Son to have to go through what he went through, but then ascended him back into heaven with him, where a place is being prepared for all of us, wouldn't you want to go there versus being down here someday when you out of here? Wouldn't you like to think when you leave here, hold on, um, if you believe that and how beautiful it has been described, wouldn't you rather be there than to be caught up and judged not by man? See, that's where people get it all wrong out here. People judge each other when we really shouldn't be judging anybody at all. If you do, keep it to yourself. Just because it's my opinion. But is it true? Why? Because you different from the other person, you got to go around judging them. How dare me to come? Hey, Keisha, how you doing? Judging anybody. It's not that important. I'm trying to save my own soul. I ain't got time to be worried about Keisha and Zaza and Lawana. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got to save yourself. Forget what these people saying. Following all these damn people who probably ain't been in church all year long. Some of them know the Bible and sinning every day. Every time they open their mouth. I ain't finna follow you. Brittany Allen tried 3 dots in the upper right. Brittany having a hard time with the like button. Okay. The shelves of the supermarkets have been linked with people just buying up chocolate bunnies, plastic grass, and baskets filled with goodies. The Easter bunny has been hopping all over town for weeks now, and millions of people around the world have prepared to celebrate the Christian holiday. Okay, Kimberly. Good evening, Kimberly. How you doing? I had a great Easter. Great, Kimberly. Wonderful. Yes. Come on in. Take a seat. Get your favorite beverage. And let's talk about Easter. Okay? And the Resurrection Sunday. Or you may call it Palm Sunday. Okay? Observing the holiday through church services and prayers. So I'm sure at some point over this Lenten season, hopefully all my little sugar woogers went to church and celebrate the death and the dying and the resurrection. I'm glad you got to that bunny. I'm against that. Okay, Tagistic. We're going to talk about it. Observing the holiday through church services and prayers. Jesus was crucified by Romans. Did you know that? Around 30 AD, according to the Holy Bible. Easter marks the last day of the Holy Week, which consists of several days that each carry their own significance. When I got to that part about Jesus was crucified by the Romans, it took me back to 21 years old, 1974, Rome, Italy, going through the holy doors. So you got the holy doors there, but y'all were the ones that crucified him. In my mind, something I don't really understand that. Maybe they repented and decided that what they did was wrong. I don't know. So these are some of the days that are celebrated around Easter. Palm Sunday, commemorating when Jesus entered Jerusalem. So now you know why we celebrate Palm Sunday, or call it Palm Sunday. Holy Thursday, commemorating the Last Supper and washing of the feet. Hey, I am Michelle for Life. Come on in. We're talking about Easter, the resurrection, Palm Sunday, why, who, what. Good Friday, commemorating Jesus' crucifixion and death. And Easter Sunday, commemorating the resurrection of Jesus. So now those are the main days that are celebrated during the Easter season. So why does the dates change on Easter? I know I can't be the only one that's ever stopped and said Easter don't never come at the same time. Okay. The date of Easter hops around just like the Easter bunny between March 22nd and April the 25th. Don't ever forget that. March the 22nd and April the 25th. It can come anytime between that. Why? In short, the holidays fall on the first Sunday after the full moon or following the spring equinox. Hey, Deborah Silver. So that's why. So now you know why it never comes the same time of year. It's got to fall after the full moon or following the spring equinox. So it can come anytime between March the 22nd and April the 25th. Western Christianity uses the Gregorian calendar. I ain't know nothing about that till I did my little research. Okay. The Orthodox calculates the date of Easter using the Julian calendar. So that's going to make me go look up these calendars now. Y'all making me so smart out here because as I go research one topic, it leads me to go research another topic. I ain't never thought about no calendars and different calendars and stuff. I just look at the calendar and see the date. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Happy Easter to you, Deborah Silver. So how did the bunny and the eggs become symbols of the holiday? All right, here we go, Tajisti. Julian calendar is what we use, Queen. Okay, in Canada. All right. Okay. Here we go, Tajisti. You ready? This is what I found about this Easter bunny hopping around, taking all your money and the eggs. Well, these symbols have religious roots. Not Canada, Ethiopia. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. The expert says, in the northern hemisphere, where Easter occurs in spring, images of new life associated with the season are linked to the holiday. All right. Here we go. The bunnies, the chicks, and the eggs are signs of new life. And it is pagan, Tajisti. So some can celebrate it, some cannot. Hey, Latina, good evening. Happy Easter to you as well. So back again, the bunnies, the chicks, and the eggs are signs of new life and fertilizing around the springtime. Okay. Easter eggs are also said to represent Jesus' emergence from the tomb and resurrection, new life. So that's what it represents. If you never stop to ever think about, I'm buying all these eggs and these bunnies and all this stuff, that's why it's pagan. But that's what it is supposed to symbolize. The practice of dyeing eggs dates back to the ancient Middle East, when people used an onion skin to color them. Eggs were also decorated because of their importance to the Lenten time, or the Lenten period of fasting between Ash Wednesday and Easter. Did anybody in here fast this year doing Lent? Give up anything? Back then, meat was given up as well as dairy products because those were two main staples in the diet back then. Being able to eat eggs was once again a really big deal after you've gone through 40 days of not doing it. You did, Latina? Okay. Was it hard? My pastor did. And he came around food, like at those funerals when we were back there cooking, and he just came back there and spoke to us. And we all kept forgetting because we always fix his plate. And He said, no, I can't do it. And I'm like, baby, that's a strong man now. Woo! That is when people started the custom of decorating the eggs. Easter celebrations differ around the world, depending on both regional traditions as well as denominational practices across different Christian churches. So, what you may be celebrating if you're from a different country in here today may not be the same as what we celebrate over here. It doesn't matter for as long as we celebrating the rise of or the resurrection of Jesus. I don't eat meat on Fridays during Lent. Okay, I could do that. Give up meat because meat ain't no big thing to me. I can eat meatless meals. And at one time I was vegan. That would have been back in the 80s. I was, yeah, 70s, 80s, late 70s, early 80s. I was dating this guy. He used to come into my chat all the time, and he was vegan back then. He didn't eat no meat. He hasn't eaten meat. He's in his 70s now, so he hasn't eaten meat since he was a teen. Yep. U.S. families anticipate a visit from the Easter Bunny, but children in France, for example, are being told that bells will bring, hold on, them eggs. A significant difference you will find from the United States. Let me go back up and get y'all's comment. To just the 55-day, no dairy, meat, chocolate, alcohol, no hanky-panky. Ooh, that's a hell of a sacrifice right there to just the 55-day, no dairy, meat, chocolate, alcohol, no hanky-panky. That had to be hard. I mean, you basically giving up all the things probably you love. That would be for me. Friday fasting is essential. Okay. So can I ask what faith are you to Gisty? Kind of sounds like Catholic here in the United States. Hey, Shatika, happy Resurrection Sunday. Blessings, y'all. Okay. So, okay. Easter has become very, very commercialized here in the United States because children now it's more money to spend on the children. People are making more money, so they have bigger celebrations. And it's about a bunch of chocolates and, like I say, the Easter bunnies and the Easter egg hunts. And 9 times out of 10, those kids go get those real eggs and they don't even eat them. It's just a waste. Because as a small child, I didn't like them boiled eggs. I think it took me a long time to start even eating eggs again because my grandmother fed me eggs every morning for breakfast. Remember, I stayed with her out in the little store while my mama went back to college after she had had all of us. So she would go back in the little kitchen and fix eggs with whatever she was going to give me. And it was a long time before I could eat eggs again. I even look at them. I would eat them if they were cooked in something, like baked in the oven. But just to sit down and eat an egg, nope. I was probably in my 50s before I touched another egg again. It had been that long, from a small child to 50. You're Orthodox Christian? Okay. Lawanda said, Lord, have mercy. What I said to make you say, Lord, have mercy, Lawanda? Let's see. So that is what I had to talk about. Y'all better be talking. Y'all ain't saying nothing in the chat. Y'all just kick back, relaxing, and ain't saying a word. Just y'all listening because you're still in here, but you ain't talking to me. So how did y'all celebrate Easter Sunday? Y'all was supposed to be making comments. Y'all leave everything up to me. Y'all make my life over here so hard. I gotta go take the topic y'all want to talk about. I gotta go research the topics y'all want to talk about. You enjoying the live? Okay, but you can still talk to me. Don't make my life so hard. Hey, Marjorie, Ms.V, what did you do today? For not a thing. Not a thing. I had everything all laid out, Marjorie. When I woke up this morning, I said my little prayers. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. Carrying me throughout my day. Okay? And I looked outside and it's looking just about like it's been not a real pretty day. It's been pretty, little bit here, a little bit there. I got up to use the bathroom and I was dragging that leg. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to let those people who only go to church on Christmas and Easter and Mother's Day have my seat today. I'm going to look at it on virtually today. I've already paid my tithe and offering. It takes me so long to get dressed now. So I was like, I woke up at 8 and I was like, man, it's going to take me a whole hour and a half. Then I'm going to go down there. It's going to be crowded. Take a chance of somebody bumping into me. I got to turn fast and mess up the knee. I'm real overprotective of this knee right now because even though I'm going back to work on Tuesday, it's not right. It's still swelling. So I still got to get into the doctor and try to. I wish I could show you. Let me show you. It's not right, y'all. And I'm still in physical therapy. So I was like, okay, let me get up. Let's see if I can show you the knee. Ugh. And I'm clumsy these days because the way I walk. Wait a minute. Maybe if I turn it around. Hold on. Hold your horse. I'm going to try to turn it around. See? It's just, I don't know. And it swells. That's where I had it crossed right there. And where it hit. So all I can say is luckily I didn't break it, I didn't fracture it, but tearing those tissues apart in it and being older, it's just taking it longer to heal. And I was already having problems with the knee anyway. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I'm not trying to be in no crowd of people and all that stuff. And I didn't even go for sisters. I made me something to eat, and I'm good because I ain't trying to gain no weight. I'm trying to lose this weight because I done gained 10 pounds that they're eating with the children, all them cupcakes and candy and stuff. So I've been trying to work on getting back on my little diet and being a little bit fine. And then I got up and I put on a sleeveless dress and I looked at my arms and I was like, girl, them Michelle Obama arms you had working, look at that. You got to go with that. You got to get on around now. You paying for the gym every month and you're not going. That is crazy. When all I got to do is go over to the other side of the building. The elevators are working. There is no excuse. Here's what it is. So I just got to be careful. But that's what I did, nothing. And I was good with it. So I had taken out my clothes I wanted to wear. Hold on. Then, it's like everything is just lingering with me. There's my hand sanitizer. I can't get rid of these. He called it allergies. So I get a chance to tell him I've been taking that pill every morning. It ain't working. If it is, it's working slow. Because I wasn't having to blow my nose. Now you see I'm back blowing my nose again. Still got the cough. Some people came in. Hold up. Let me go back up. Let me find it. Hold on. Marjorie. Okay, I was at Marjorie. She was asking me what I did today. Absolutely nothing. And enjoyed every moment. I mean, I just laid back on the sofa. I got out one time today. I had to go to the store. I went to the store. I came back home. I took my shower. I made my coffee. And I just been kicked back. And when it was time for me to come on out here, I went and got me some jewelry and put on. And that's what I did today. And I'm good with it. Luana, I was referring to just the fast, Ms.V. Oh, okay. Cause I didn't know what I had said. Okay, that fast, that was something else, Luana. That does not sound like nothing. I don't know if I'd be that strong. To be able to do. She gave up a lot, so that was a hell of a sacrifice right there. I could give up one thing, but even when I fasted, another thing I would have to change my fast because when I used to fast, it would be straight liquids for 40 days, juices and water and all that kind of stuff. And I gave up food. But now I couldn't do that type of fasting because I have to take a blood pressure pill every day. And then they have me on these allergy pills and whatever else I got to take for the knee. So I would have to put some food in my stomach. So I'd have to come up with something else. It would be sweets for me. That's a weakness. To give up sweets for 40 days would be hard for me. I think that's about the only thing that would make my life very hard, giving up sweets. Okay. Marjorie, me neither. Just getting over COVID. Ooh, Marjorie, I'm sorry to hear that. So I took it easy trying to go back to work tomorrow. I have been blessed not to have it yet, Marjorie, but all of the people who I know who have had it say it takes a lot out of you and it weakens your immune system so bad and you just feel horribly bad. And my husband passed of COVID at the beginning of COVID back in 2020, April 2020. He got sick. And then it's just like everything started happening after then. And it just went from one thing to another. And back then, they didn't have no protocols at all. So it's just, it's a horrible thing, but it's something I do feel like we're going to have to live with because it's airborne virus, like a cold, like a flu, pneumonia, whatever. You can contract it in the air. You can wear the mask, but you can't wear them 24 hours. You got to take them off to eat. Um, so I'm just glad that they have improved the medication, which they had none when it first started. That's why so many people were falling dead every day from it, hundreds of thousands of people a day. That was the most frightening, scariest thing to me. I was out in Vegas when it first started, and that was awful because we were in the house all day long. We get out early in the morning or late in the evening. It was too hot to even get outside. Wasn't nothing open out there. They had closed down the strip. Walgreens was open. Couple of service stations throughout the area were open, and grocery stores. That's it. That was the most boring place. I ain't want to go back since. Mm-mm. Everything shut down. I went to church and went back to my parents' house and ate dinner and had Sundays for dessert. Awesome, Kimberly. That's good. You were able to go to church and celebrate with your family. That's great. Um, Latina, I went to church and came home and enjoyed my family and my daughter hid eggs for my two grandchildren, and now I am relaxing. I felt like if I come out this time of day, y'all will have done all of your things with your family, did your little churching, and celebrated with your children or your grandchildren or whoever, and it would be good. Yeah, so I was right. It's kickback time. It's laid back time. To just Lawana, it was not easy, but as my faith got stronger, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. They say you can break any habit in 14 to 21 days. To just that's what I've always been told through those people who have gone through the AA programs and those druggies that have had to go in and check in. Most habits can be, if you put your mind to it. That's why a lot of times people have to check in and get away from the world. They cannot break it out here in the world. They have to go in some type of institution, especially those Hollywood people, because it's so much, it's just floating everywhere. And they're not strong enough to break that. Hey, Rena, did you cook today? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I sure didn't. I went and I got Chinese food yesterday and I didn't eat it. So I warmed it up and I ate it today. And I was happy, happy, happy. It filled me up. It was what I wanted. So, nope. I wasn't going to cook anyway, though, Rena. I was going to Sis's house, uh, Margaret's house. And then after, I just didn't feel like trying to go out there with all them people at church today. I was like, mm-mm. No, you probably need to stay here. And then it started looking like rain, and I was like, I don't want to do that. So I get back out there next week. I just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you, Rena. I appreciate that. Thank God you didn't break it, Miss V. Yeah, but it hurt like I had broke it. The day they took me into the hospital, it swole up, the leg swole up so bad. And it was almost twice the size. I've shown y'all, I think the first week, how swollen that leg was. And it's still collecting fluid. It's not as small as the other leg now. So I'm just have to work with it and see, because the leg was already, remember I was going to the doctor getting injections in the knees because the cartilage was gone, and he had given me an alternative to get knee replacement this summer after school or continue the injections for the rest of my life. So I still haven't made up my mind about that, but then I turned around and injured a knee that was already bothering me. So that didn't help the situation. But one thing is good. I don't have the pain that I used to have. It's nothing like that. Mm-mm. To just, it would take time to heal, Queen. And that's what he said. He said, even if I go and get the knee replacement, he said it's going to take a year before I'm fully recovered with that knee. And that's going through therapy all summer long. Also just took the dog for a walk. That's good, Kimberly. You got a little dog. What kind of dog you got, Kim? Ms.V, you have a beautiful body. Don't be hard on yourself. Maybe for 70, but it ain't the body I'm used to seeing. Mm-mm. I've always been toned. And I just feel like, I haven't been in the gym, and it's showing. I mean, nothing is tight like it used to be. I was always ready for summer. Last year, y'all know I was down at the pool. I was toned. But I'm going down there anyway, toned or not. If I go down there on Galveston Beach, I'm going to see everything down there. Pregnant women with 2 pieces on and all kind of stuff. So I don't worry about it no more. My daughter has allergies and sinuses. I'm kind of thinking this might be sinuses too, Kimberly. But this is the first time I've ever had it that it lasted this long. Miranda said, oh my God. Hey, Rez Connections. Good evening. Happy Resurrection Sunday to you as well. Hope you've enjoyed your Easter Sunday. My sister also thinking about downsizing and renting out her home. So I showed her some of houses after church. If she's in my age group, you don't want to be bothered with that no more. Especially if you don't have a male that can do anything inside of there. And you've been in those houses for a while. Them houses need work on them. And I'm real picky about my surroundings and where I live and stuff. And I can't stand for something to break and it not get fixed. I want it fixed right there. Like I got those things laying on the bed for Miss Margaret. Tomorrow, we got to get them things up. They've been down long enough now. We got to finish this. She had given them to me, but I can't. And they go around this picture, but I can't do it by myself. I got to have somebody to hold them while I nail. They nail and I hold. It's too heavy. But I'm just real. I've always been like that about where I live and putting things back in place and having things organized and neat and not having to make an excuse when somebody come in. I don't. Mm-mm. That gets on my nerves, and that's why it would be very very hard for me to adjust to another man in my life. No, no, no. See, when people come over here and they talk about Ms. V, you need a companion, or that, I know I don't. I'm good. I don't even have a dog. I don't want to do that. I don't want the responsibility of taking care of anything. Maybe later on, I might need that when I become sedentary where I ain't moving, I ain't doing nothing. Right now, I'm moving around. I'm still out in the working world. So I don't need to be worried about what I'm going to do with the dog. And, oh, I got to hurry up and come back home. I need to walk the dog. I need to say, I don't want to be, but I might leave here and stay 3 days. Who knows? Um, it was heartbreaking to hear about all those people losing their lives on the news every day. Yeah, it is. But for everybody who's leaving, somebody's coming. Babies are being born every day around the world. People are leaving out every day. So it's constantly replenishing it. The world is replenishing itself. It's just that we hate it when it's our people we know and loved ones. Yep. Deborah Silver says, good night, my good friend. Have a good night. You too, Deborah. Had pneumonia. They never told me uh, I had COVID. I stayed 10 days in the hospital. Within the next 10 days, I was back in the hospital for 6 days with pneumonia and COVID. Girl, classy lady, you have been through it, baby. Ooh, I can't imagine all the symptoms, the fever, the chest pains, the coughing, the sneezing, um, the lungs all messed up, headaches, everything. Oh, that's lots right there. Lord, I pray I don't have to go through that. The knee is bad enough, just babysitting it. I didn't think you was coming on tonight, but glad you did. Marjorie, I put it out on the community wall that I would be on at 6 CST time. Mm-hmm. I put it out there earlier this morning because I thought about it and I said, I'm going to come out, but I'm going to wait until everybody has enjoyed their Easter so we have more people in the chat to talk to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I so look forward to watching your channel. It is so positive. Thank you, Marjorie. I try hard. Um, I have a golden retriever. Those are beautiful dogs and they smart dogs too. And I forgot to tell you, I saw a baby turtle while I was walking. Oh, really? Where was the mama? She had to be somewhere close by. Marjorie, Ms.V is always positive for sure. I do. I try to be positive. I mean, I like the kids. Don't get me wrong. I like to have fun. And I'll drop dead laughing about something in a minute. Usually something dumb I did. Like yesterday when I'm in there wondering why is the phone up in the ceiling. And I had two phones. And the phone that was up in the ceiling was the one that I'm talking to you on now. And I looked down and at the phone. I just bust out laughing. You can't laugh at yourself. You got problems. Um, you look darn good for 70, Miss V. I just turned 55 and I wish I could make it to your age and look as good as you or even have half the energy you have. I got a lot of energy, baby. And even with the bad knees, I still get up and get it moving, baby. I do. Uh-huh. I've always been this way. My mom put me in a lot of things as a kid to burn off the energy. She had me in dance groups. She had me in the band. Sometimes I'd have to leave dance practice and go to band practice. She put the boys in football. They just as bad as me. They were. We all just were high level energy children. So they could go burn off the energy. So by the time we all got home in the evening to sit down and eat dinner together, everybody was tired, especially after you got through eating, ready to go get in that bathtub then. Going on about your business to bed. Uh-huh. And TV signed off when we were children at 10 o'clock, so it wasn't much watching no TV. I know that's right, Margaret. Miss V looks so good. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. I do. Um, it used to bug my daughter so bad when people would ask her if I was her big sister. I'd be like, I would. I'd be like, did you say big sister? No, I'm mother. I just love Miss V. She is so positive and inspiring. Just the people I want to associate with. No drama for me. I know that's right. I got time for all that darn drama. I bring enough drama in my life. I don't need nobody else's drama. Staff, like I tell them, staff from over here. Leave me alone. We not riding on the same ship. I'm on the Fantastic Voyage over here. I don't know what y'all riding over there, but we good over here on this ship. Okay, let us just sail. We ain't never. I came out here not wanting to be on the YouTube streets for a reason because I have been out here long enough to know a lot of what goes on out here. I was dismayed and I couldn't believe some of the people how they changed their commentary or they brought out a different personality, and it's almost like you don't even know that person anymore. So I was like, just get over there on your channel and do you. That's what you came out here doing. Don't try to connect with people anymore. Don't try to support people anymore. Just stay over here with your little sugar woogers and your little beautiful butterflies and do you. And it's working. Okay? Every now and then, they come up here trying to hit. Like, anybody talking about you? What you talking about over there? You want my attention, you're not gonna get it. We done already said. I thought you knew. I can't with these people. Kimberly speaking to you, classy lady. I remember that with the phone. Oh, okay. Um, classy lady, the coffin was very bad. You see, mine ain't right. The first time, but not the second time. I had 3 extra COVID shots. I wonder if he give me well, we're gonna talk about that when I get in his office. If he give me one of those shots, will that help with what I got? Because the shot he gave me, it made it better, but it should have been gone by now. Doctor said those shots helped save my life. Oh, blessings. And it was a black woman who actually came up with those shots. She's a young black doctor. Very, very attractive doctor, too. Yeah, she was the one who came up with them. Thank God. Ms.V, we're talking about some of everything today. Yes, we are. We started out, we done talked about Easter Sunday and how that came around and the pagan holidays and why the Easter bunny, why the eggs. Now we can just chit chat about what we want to talk about, Kim. We can do that. This our channel over here. Yeah. Y'all might have something y'all want to discuss. And ain't nobody sent me no topics of discussion next week. So I guess y'all depending on me to come out here and bring the commentary next week. Where is that not Tiger? She the one always sending me topics talking about, Miss V, we need to talk about this. Miss V, we need to talk about that. She better bring herself on in here. And y'all can always email me on things or drop it in the comments after the live is over if it's a topic of conversation you want to talk about. I don't have to always bring the topics. That helps me a lot when y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. I got a knee brace. He told me to take it. I got it the day I went to the hospital, Misty. And I've been elevating my legs. I do that anytime I'm laying down. This thing is so heavy and so cumbersome. I only put it on. This is the one they gave me in the hospital. And see, this thing doesn't let it bend. So, and then it hurts right at the bottom because it's like metal there. And then this will cut you. So sometimes I have to stick a towel between that because it'll start cutting behind my knee and cutting me around the ankle here, the back of the ankle. But I've had it since the day of the injury and the crutches. But I use them if I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. Okay. To just the fella laughing about something. Are you laughing with me? You probably laughing at me knowing you. I told you I don't care. Praise God, classy lady. Great channel, great interaction, beautiful soul, Ms.V. Thank you, Lena. Right. You look at that. We come to the end of the road, 59. 47. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. We got to do a lot of tickets. I ain't never looked it up to see if we won anything. They said didn't nobody win, but we could have won some small change on the ticket. So did anybody look up the numbers? Have we talked about the 401k? We kind of touched on it, but we didn't really do a commentary on it. You want to talk about the 401k? Hold on, let me find a ink pen. Anything else y'all want to talk about? We come on every day. That's just one topic. You know I can't never find an ink pen when I'm looking for one. And this is supposed to be brand new. Watch it done right. Come on. Ah, there it goes. 401k. Okay. Look at Myra. Happy Easter, Myra. Come in here speaking to everybody. Been gone for 100 years and coming back. That's the prodigal daughter there. No, I don't want it to end, Ms.V. Okay. Look, Kimberly trying to keep me in here. Well, you better keep on talking then. Myra, you need to tell the whole chat hello. That's what you need to say. Because you've been missing in action, baby. Laughing, talking about Ms.V. See, I told y'all, she texted me and told me, Ms.V, I'm still a member over there. And I see she still got a little member badge. And I ain't left. I just been taking me a little siesta. I said, oh, okay, Myra. I ain't asking why. It wasn't none of my business, okay? Let's talk about the lottery, Ms.V. Oh, back to the lottery. So did anybody look up the lottery numbers? To see if we won anything? Because this is a time 3. If we won anything, it'll be times 3, they said. Y'all better look them numbers up. 20, no, 2, 15, 21, 25, 62, and 22. Now, I bought one this morning because nobody won. So when I went to the store this morning, I remembered to buy another one. So we got another lottery ticket. It's in the living room in my purse. So I have to look it up. But I'm going to look this one up. Let's talk about the lottery. Talk about the lottery for subject, Kimberly. Okay. We can do that. Anybody in here ever won anything on the lottery? Is there a key to winning anything? So just to say, Myra, welcome back, boo. See, I told you they miss you. You forgot about the lottery. Well, I still got the ticket, but I got to look up the numbers and see if we won anything. If we keep playing every time, sooner or later we'll hit something. My thing is remembering to go get them. That's the thing with me. And I could do it because I pass by places every day. I have 2 numbers right. I don't know, Kim. I have 2 numbers right. What you mean, Kim? Let me go back up. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Happy Easter, Resurrection Sunday, Palm Sunday to you. Did you preach today, Thomas? I'm still waiting to hear a sermon. Myra's in here today, too. She's married to a minister. He's been on my channel before. Two times, I believe. Hey, Ms.V and Chat, happy Easter. I am hiding in the bushes because I am fat and full from eating dinner. That's what the preachers do. They always, y'all had that chicken today. Ms.V, if you don't quit, pray for me, Thomas. Pray for me. You know, I don't mean no harm. Full of the Holy Ghost. Hey, it's better to be full of the Holy Ghost than the Holy Devil. Yes, indeed. Happy resurrection to you again, Thomas, and thanks for coming in. I had 2 numbers right from the last drawing. You had 2 numbers right from the last. I don't remember, Kim. Maybe you did. Why y'all laughing? Kim just bust out laughing. Exactly. Okay. Well, If y'all want to pick some numbers and I buy the ticket too, we can do that too. Y'all can buy some tickets. I can buy some tickets. Somebody over here finna win something. I just feel it in my spirit. Put some oil on it, Pastor Thomas. We got the preacher up in here. He gonna help us win. We'll give a little money to the church where you are if we win. My just I be listening and watching, boo. Well, why you can't come in? Man, nobody over here did nothing to you. We don't have that in this channel over here. We have people from all channels, all around the world over here. And you know, we ain't have no confusion over here. We get them out of here when they confused. We ain't even had a moderator up in here today. I ain't seen one. Not Yo-Yo, not JP. They probably all out celebrating Easter still. 18 million, I ain't seen none of them. It's better to be full from the Lord than the devil. Ooh, did not just say that, Kimberly? You ain't never lied. That devil is just too much. When he got kicked out, he just didn't know how to act. And do you understand? You see people out here acting just like that. When they get kicked out, they can't handle it, and they just the devil. Go on about your business and get somebody else. And stop fighting people that don't want to be bothered with you. That's what I was laughing about. Oh, okay, Kimberly. Yeah, that devil is something else. He's up there with the angelic angels and singing in the choir and going on, and they get out of here. He been mad ever since. What's wrong with him? By now, he ought to been lost his mind. Oh, Ms.V, if you don't quit. Hold on, y'all. Blow my nose again. Ooh, one day, Lord, one day. One day. Yeah. Just kick him, Ms.V. Yeah, that's what I just walk away from him. Get thee behind me, devil. When I realize who he is, because it's a lot of them. See, that's the thing. It ain't just one. He works through people just like Jesus worked through people. You know, he can be with you, Jesus can, and then you can make him disappear because he's a spirit. Okay? Mm-hmm. Just like your loved ones when they leave here. They're a spirit then. You believe in them, you ought to believe in him. But see, our problem with Jesus, we want him to be microwavable. We want him to just work when we want him to work. And it's just, it don't work like that. It took a while for me to understand. Just because you ask for it don't mean you're going to get it either. Maybe it ain't for you. So don't go doing all this old devilish stuff trying to make something happen because you want to be the queen. Maybe it ain't your time. Maybe it never was intended for you to be. Stay on your own path and your own walk of life, on your own journey. You'll be happier. Find out who you are. Stop trying to be something you're not. Stop lying about everything and get honest with yourself. Get real. If you live in a cesspool and you can keep that cesspool clean, come out here, show that cesspool, and be happy in that cesspool. Because once people find out you ain't who you say you are, you're gonna lose them anyway. You're gonna lose them when you're telling the truth. Can you imagine somebody finding out you just done lied? And they've been rocking with you all that time? That ain't a good thing. Let's see. Kimberly saying that's true, Ms.V. The devil will get creative to get to us. He will. He's smart. Sure is. He'll use you up too if you let him. You running around here trying to destroy people, and then God step in and destroy you. Just when you think you got it all together, then Jesus steps in and says, hold up. Ain't nobody told you to do that. That is not your job. I did not assign that to you. So let me show you. Now, he gonna kick you and the devil. Now what you gonna do? Your arm's too short to box with him. Sometimes he's waiting on us instead of the other way around. That's true, Kimberly. Humankind are chosen one, and the devil will not sleep till he take us to hell with him. He ain't taking me. I ain't going. He done been around here trying to bother me all my life, 70 some years, and then I'm gonna go be with him. Nope. All that wicked stuff need to be over when I leave here. I'm not trying to do that. That's too much for me. I can't. Um, Prayer is the weapon. You got that right. Should pray every day, all day long. And you can't pray enough. Alex, happy Easter, Alex. How you doing? Much love to you as well. Hope you enjoyed your Resurrection Sunday. Pastor Thomas, don't let the oh, it started to jumping. Don't let the devil ride, because if you let him ride, he will want to drive. Oh, we are like that. Don't let the devil ride, because if you let him ride, he'll want to drive. He ain't driving my car. His ass ain't paying no notes on it. I don't even want you in there with me. Nope. Not crazy as these people drive on the highway and we up and down the highway every day. Don't even come out on the same highway with me. Go find you a good country road somewhere. Get out there by yourself. All righty, let's see. Mrs. say lemon and tea and ginger and oregano oil will cut that mucus. Okay. Now I've been doing the lemon and the tea and the ginger. I ain't never did no oregano oil. That's something I gotta go buy. Unless I boil some oregano and then strain it. Because I ain't got none of that. It will cut the mucus. I tried. So I just need to get the oregano oil. Because I've been trying everything y'all said. And the onion under the foot and all of that. It worked for a little while, but then it won't go away. I think I'm fighting against the area that I'm living in. This is pollen count right now is so high. You go out there and your car is just covered with it. Happy Easter to you, Alex. Know what we need to do, but we just let flush get the best of us. You are so right, Kimberly. We do. Ain't nobody out here at this age don't know right from wrong. And I don't understand it. It's like, why do you want to have control? Or why do you want to be the upfront person? That's the one that's going to take the biggest heat when the fall comes. That's like the president of the United States. Even though he don't make all of the decisions for the United States, you got Congress and you got the senators. But whatever happened, it's gonna fall on his watch. I always been a back room girl or back door girl or sit in the back girl. I ain't never want to sit at the front of the class. Okay. I ain't never want to sit at the very back either. But I can go into the middle of the room and be happy. I ain't got to be outstanding or the showgirl or the spokesperson or the mouth of the sound. I'd rather sit back and listen to what you got to say. Nah, I sure don't want to follow you. You ain't doing nothing. How can I follow you and I don't see nothing you doing or ever done? I can't do that. I had to follow people I see it and have acquired, accomplished, and they speak intelligent and it makes sense what they saying. But at high school, grade school stuff, I'm too far past that. I haven't heard of that either, Ms.V. The oregano oil. Maybe at the health food store. Alex, Myra, hey, quick. See, Myra, I told you everybody had been missing you. She say she been here. She been out in the bushes. I didn't ask her why she was in the bushes. Maybe she'll tell y'all why she was in the bush. I don't know. I let grown folks be grown folks. I don't be dipping and dabbing in grown folks' business. Okay, I don't want them in mine. That's why I said I'm not gonna say. When she texted me, that's what she told me, and I said okay. That's what I said. Okay, boil the oregano and the lemon and the tea. That's what I was gonna do, Mister, because I know about no oil. Let's see, where am I? Myra, Alex, what's up? I ain't gone nowhere. I be listening and watching. I am always on the ship. Well, we mess around a dock and lock up the ship and leave you on there, Myra. So sometimes you might ought to come out and say, I'm here. Hello? Eyes here. Kimberly speaking to you, by the way. See, I think Myra wanted to make that grand entrance, and then everybody was like, Myra, hey, Myra, wait there, Myra. Okay. Myra might have had a plan today, y'all, on Easter Sunday. You see when she jumped out on Resurrection Sunday? I could be wrong, but I'm just saying. Hit that like button. 3 dots in the right hand corner. They don't do good with hitting the like button. I don't know why it's so hard for them to take that right hand or the left or the pinky or the thumb and go up there and hit them 3 dots. That's all you got to do. I done about gave up on them. I've been telling them for almost 15 months now about that like button. I was ringing that bell and everything else. Okay. They just don't seem to want to do it. So they coming over here as subscribers. So I'm not mad at them. I'm getting the subscribers and the likes. They ain't matching up no kind of way. It's appreciated. It sure is appreciated. I tell them that all the time. Metcha Yahoo. Mr. Johnson, Miss Johnson, you ain't got no picture. Okay. Hello, how are you, lovely? I'm doing just great. I have no complaints. Wouldn't do no good. Don't nobody want to hear that. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Do you have a humidifier sitting up there on the dresser? If so, use eucalyptus or, oh, wait a minute, Tajisti. I might have some, I got some eucalyptus in the oils. I might have some oregano oils in there too. Drops in the human. Hold your horse. Y'all making me think now. I ain't never used them things. And I gave away a lot of them because I ain't like the smell of it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's them oils? Oh, Lord. I might be done gave all them oils away. Baby, I think I gave them things to my girlfriend. I sure did. The essential oils. I'm going to have to look for them, y'all, because I got some essential oils. I thought they was in the cabinet in there, but they might be down in the cabinet underneath the sink. That's the kind of oils you're talking about, essential. I'm going to look for them when I get off here. I know I got the eucalyptus, and I might have the oregano too. And I got the humidifier the last time, when I get my card, which I should get tomorrow, $150 on my card. So I hadn't been spending the money and the money had been going back. So it should fall on my card tomorrow for Medicare. I get $150 with the plan that I'm on for a quarter. So I'm going to go down there to CVS or Walmart and see if I can even use it at the dollar store too. See if they got some oregano oil if I don't have it. And put it in the humidifier. Okay, because I bought that humidifier, y'all. It's sitting up there on the dresser. But I think I need to get a bigger one. I might look for a bigger one this time. Y'all got me just walking, trying to show y'all this stuff. Hold your horse. Hold on. See, I got this little old bitty one I was just using in the bedroom. But the problem is I need to get a big one. This is the one I got. See, you can tell it's foggy. I've been using it, but I just been putting the water in there. Okay. But I think I'm going to get a bigger one with my $150 this time. That's what I'm going to use it for. Okay. So tomorrow is the 1st. The money will fall in on the card tomorrow. And I'm off tomorrow. So I will go look for that tomorrow. Okay. Myra, you back to the bushes again? I don't know what Myra doing. Myra messing with us. She being the devil over here, okay? Because I haven't been doing this. Y'all know I hadn't been blowing my nose in y'all's face, but I've been doing that lately. Oh, yesterday evening and today. Myra, to just to say she miss you. No, that's Alex. You in the chat. You are so my seed. What is my seed? Why are you in them bushes? I don't know why she in them bushes. Being Byron. Who knows? I remember I used to love the character Myra role on Family Matters. Oh, okay, Kim. I miss those shows too, those sitcoms they used to have. I used to wait until those nights and I'd be like, oh, yeah, such thing coming on tonight. They don't have shows like that. Now, they need to come back to family shows like they used to have, where the whole family can get together and laugh and have some fun. Ain't V, nah, I don't have to have all that attention. I'm good. You wasn't, it wasn't about that when you was over here. You were just in the chat and talking to everybody. You chose to leave the chat and go into the bush. We ain't did nothing to you. Uh-huh. Now here she's speaking. Alex thanks AV been saying that too. I've been telling her I tried to. Hey, like I said, I can't keep trying to beat a dead horse back to life again. I can't do it. Everybody grown. Make up your mind. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. Myra, I asked about you the other day, says Alex. She much alive, y'all see. Glad she came in and wished us a happy Easter and, decided she was going to chit-chat with us for a minute. Hope she don't go again, but, she got to do what she got to do. Use the humidifier when you go to bed. Well, I've been doing that, but it's just been steam, like water. I ain't been putting nothing in it. That's where I've been going wrong. Okay. I use essential oil and I love to use my diffuser with them. Okay. Um, what you saying, Myra? I miss y'all too, but I did fall back in commenting though. It's 3 chats I only comment in, including this one. Well, over here you can always comment because Auntie over here gonna get them straight. Everybody over here gonna get along. I always said I have supporters from every channel, whether they come into the live or not. In my analytics, in my studio, it will tell me where they're coming from. They come from Treese, they come from Roz, they come from Auntie Loretta, they come from Miss Carver, they come from Try Me Now, they come from all the different channels. But when they come over here, they have to get along with whoever's over here because ain't nobody never did nothing to nobody. Okay, they might have been out there making comments that they shouldn't have been making. That's why you need to be careful, my sugar woods. When y'all go into other channels, you stay in the bushes or be careful of what you comment because people will attack you for these people. They too invested into these people's lives like that's their mama or their daddy or and they a family member or whatever. We just content creators that come out here and get to know you. But you like I always tell y'all ain't got to go out there fighting my battles for me. I ain't bother nobody. And I choose to say I think they shouldn't bother me because I'm a very patient person. But when I get tired, I'm tired now. Yeah, don't be trying me. Because I'm telling you, I don't have the record you have. You bother people. I don't bother people. I stay over here and mind my business. What's up, Jersey girl? You ain't been over here in 100 years. Where you been? Happy Resurrection Sunday, beautiful people and Lady V. Happy Resurrection Sunday to you. I hope you had a great dinner today. You enjoyed church services if you went or if you watch virtually. It don't matter. Yeah, long as you know the reason for the season over here. That's what we talking about. Alice, it must have been when I came in to listen late. I had caught the replay. Thanks for asking. Okay, that's Myra. Now she done bust out laughing. Mr. Tomorrow morning is Easter Monday. Look at your calendar. It's gonna have it on now? Misty. Okay. Alex, memberships are available on this great Easter Sunday every day, all day long, 365 days a year. And as soon as I figure it all out, Mary, you need to call me because you probably know how to do the membership only thing. And tell me if I can do it from the phone or if I have to go down and do it from the computer because I got to give away the 10 memberships that they give free will be in there tomorrow. It's April the 1st. Because I looked, they're not in there today. So I'll give those away this week also. So y'all need to be in attendance so you can be a member for at least a month. Yeah. Then you might think, oh, this ain't so bad after all. It ain't but $2. I can support that lady for $2. But your last $2, you're not going to lose. I understand. Oh, Jesus. Um, it's not required, but it's appreciated by chatting with Ms.V. You can obtain one by clicking the join button. Thank you. And thank you for always reminding them, Alex, such a great moderator. Yes, yes, yes. Me too, Ms.V. and the Cosby Show. Yes. Even though that didn't turn out so well for him in the end, but he was great entertainment to me. And I love him and Felicia Rashad on the show. It's kind of sad that in the end, these people have built their wealth and they have created a persona or image for themselves, and then in the very end, it's torn down. But you know what's getting me about this whole thing? Yeah, they might have done wrong. But why is theirs so advertised so greatly across mass media? But yet you got other people of other races doing the same thing. You never hear about it, or when you do hear about it, it's for one day. There's supposed to be this guy that was over Nickelodeon that did the same thing to these children that man did to those athletes, um, the track star. You remember how they was drugging them and raping them and all that, and that came out. You don't hear about it every day. They didn't go on and on with that. That stuff was dropped. Yeah. And it was white girls and black girls involved in that. But then this story about Diddy, even though he probably will be prosecuted and, sent to prison behind what he did, and he should if he did it. If he's proven that he did it, he should. But why is it so much in the news when the other ones do the same thing, but they're not in the news like him? That's why I did my story on it once and I shut it down, just to make you be aware of what's going on out there. But will I run it every day? I ain't gonna tear him down like that, because he ain't the first, he ain't gonna be the last. And if you did a survey of Hollywood, it'd be a whole lot of them in there. But the bad thing about this case with him, it's gonna be a lot of people go down with him. Mega bucks going down. Because there's a lot of names being thrown out there. J-Lo, Jay-Z. Big money. Yep. So I just hope that, take the fall. His two sons, their names have been called. Yeah. So I would never do anything like that. But I'm not one to take nobody else down with me, especially if I was the ringleader. Why would I want all y'all to be sitting up in jail with your life wasted behind a scheme or a plot that I came up with? That ain't right. Myra, what you laughing at? I meant to say Miss V. Okay, Alex. Y'all see I got Coop with me for the holiday, he said. Huh? Girl, why is you calling that man's name on my channel? You finna get kicked right back off, Myra. Now that man ain't been involved in this channel in over a good 6-7 months now. And here you come back over here with this mess. Go on back in the bushes. Hey, Auntie Millie, hit that like button. Tap that screen. They say to tap the screen don't work, Auntie. Oh, you got to tap it 2 times to get the like to pop up. Oh, okay, so boom, boom. Why mine ain't popped up? I don't know. But that's what Auntie say. Hit it, pop it 2 times. Boom, boom, like that. Okay. Millie, hey, Queen, happy Easter. Much love to you. Do you still carrying around that dog, Ms.V? Gator. Yeah, he over there. He's sitting over there looking out the window. He gonna get on the bus Tuesday and go back and see the children. You know, Gator represents special needs kids, and my kids love him. So I'm gonna see if he gonna go back to school and be with the kids because I'm sure they have missed him. Yeah. Yes, Easter Monday is on a paper calendar. Oh, really? I ain't seen a paper calendar. I ain't had one in my house in years. Misty. Happy Easter, Auntie coming in the back door saying, hey, friends. Hey, Alex, my team made love to all. My sister, her hubby, and little nephews just left. Auntie Millie got a pile of dishes to load and kitchen to clean. Now, we ate hard. Auntie, I ain't do all of that. Jersey girl speaking to you, Kimberly. Let's get on down here. Okay, they expose whoever they want to expose, and that's exactly right. And it's usually the black man with the money. They're gonna break him down. That's why you got to be extra, extra carefully when you get into that level of money in the Hollywood scene. You think them other ones want you to have that much money? You know better. Yes, indeed. Coop, I'm on the floor. Oh, there y'all go. I know it must be time for me to go. Myron come in here and started her mess. AV, I just had to put Coop in there. Hey, Pierre, how you doing? I'm at the bottom of the road on an hour and a half. It's been a great live, y'all. And so I got two conversation topics to go on next week, the 401k and the lottery. If y'all think about anything else y'all want to talk about next week, when I sign off, drop it in the live and I'll get it out and I'll work with it. Now, y'all know I'm going back to school next week, so I probably won't unplug my brains. Okay, if they be good children, I'll be out here every night around 7:30, something like that. Okay, maybe sometimes in the middle of the day, but when I first got go back, I got to go through physical therapy. Hey, S. Young, hi, I just joined. Happy Easter. Oh, thank you, baby. Come on in, get on this fantastic voyage we on. Virtual cruise ship, sailing around the world, picking up like-minded people. Just lay back, relax, enjoying the ride of life itself. Thank you. We're moving on. We're going for 6K this month, okay? April. That's where we headed. Mm-hmm. We need about 500 more people. That ain't gonna take us long. Wait a minute. Y'all, my sis, her husband, my hubby, the kids all laid up around the living room, fell asleep. They said I don't feed them so well. I laid up buffet style on 8-foot kitchen island. That's how much grub. Auntie, I got to get some of this grub off of me. I've been doing too much grubbing this winter. Messed around, had lost all the weight, then gained 10 of it back. I can't with that. All that eating. I ain't do all that today, and I'm gonna be drinking for the rest of the night and getting this water in because I ain't been drinking enough water. Sounds like you had a good Easter, Auntie. Myra, don't start. That's right, to just you tell her. Coming in here keeping up mess before she get in the door. Uh-huh. So Lord have mercy me. All right. So I'm gonna have to come up with some topics. Y'all help me out and put some in the comments if you think of them. And not Tiger. When you see this, you weren't in here today, but you good for sending me topics of conversation. And anybody else in the chat, whatever you want to talk about. I mean, we talk about some of anything and everything over here. You'll think of a topic. Okay, that's good. All right. So I'm getting ready to get off of here. And I'm going to find that eucalyptus and that oregano oil so I can put it in my diffuser tonight. That's what I'm going to do. You love this live, Kimber. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Tell a friend that we over here just having fun, kick back, relax, enjoying the ride of our lifetime. No drama. Just talking to each other about whatever and anything we want to. I hope y'all enjoyed the little presentation we had on Easter Resurrection Sunday and what it all meant, and maybe brought a little bit more clarification to you. Y'all have a pleasant night. Hit the like button on the way out, the three dots in the right hand corner. Thank you for those who have become subscribers in the last couple of weeks. It's plenty, y'all, and it's plenty room for you on board. Thank you, Queen. Great topic. You are so welcome to Gista. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.